Hi there. I want to talk to you providers who are going into the homes and helping parents. And also, as a provider, this may be something that you also talk to your parents with. This is about setting goals and how we work towards meeting those goals. So, as you know, as a provider, you are setting up a treatment plan. Even though the treatment plan involves using the Family First program, you also have goals and objectives that you are meeting in that plan. For us at Healthy Foundations, the three main objectives or goals that we have in the treatment plan, number one is safety, number two is regulation, and number three is the social language piece of it, the connecting, the kids and the parents. So in those three goals, we have short-term and long-term goals that we're working on. So those are goals that the parents are going to continue working on even after the program is done, especially in terms of the long-term aspects of that. So it's important to keep those in mind with you and your team as you're working with the families. But it's also really important to know where the kids are at and what you're working on in the program. So our first goal of creating safety is immediate, and that's what we want to establish right away. And we really are looking at things safety-wise being at least 80% better within those first few weeks. It doesn't mean that we're never going to have an issue with the kids getting dysregulated, but we really hit it hard and fast to teach the parents how to create that safety right off the bat. And then the co-regulation and the regulation, that fits in with the safety. Like, we cannot be safe if we don't have that. So knowing what step you're working on with the family and the kids, if we're still working on safety and regulation, and honestly, there's some families where you are going to be working on that the entire program because we're not there all the time. Some kids don't get dysregulated until we leave. Some kids get more dysregulated when we are not there or when we are there. So it kind of depends on what we're able to work on when we're there, but also how closely we work with the parents when we're not there. So this is where being available for parents to be able to text, for you to be able to walk them through so that we make sure that we're teaching the parents how to co-regulate with their kids. We use the Calm Plus 5 to do that. We use the 3-foot rule to do that. We use the strong sit. These are all tools. So, in Family First, our lead counselors are really doing that safety and that the first few weeks of the really making sure that the parents have that safety and the regulation piece. But we want our parent coaches, the other parts of our team that come in, to also know if that's what we're still working on, helping the parents to learn how to do that. It's disrupting cycles and patterns, and so it takes time and it takes practice, and we just need to know if that's the step we're on. So one of the things that I teach the parents during the parent training is that we have to know what step we're working on, and that there are steps that we need to see happen. And really, the program really focuses on the first few steps. So first, we're creating safety, and if we don't have safety, then we can't have security. And if we don't have security, then we can't have acceptance. And without acceptance, we don't have belonging. And then with belonging, we have that trust. And so and then after that is the relationship. So I break it down into three easy ones. There's more if what I tell them in the training, but really our focus is on safety, regulation, connection, and then that relationship and the social language piece of it. So make sure that your in-home workers or that you as the provider know what step you're on with the parents and what you're working on, and then also that the parents know. So we do 3 simple goals with the parents after the first week or so that the parents know, like, this is what we're working on. We're not working on earning their electronics back or earning time with their friends or things like that. What we're working on is good responses, because that helps a lot in creating the safety and the compliance and the connection. We are working on staying close and using the 3-foot rule. We are working on I can't remember one of the other, letting parents be in charge. So, just keeping in mind what it is that you're working on, what you want the parents to be focusing on, and the parents to then have the children focus on those goals. So now in our progress notes, I also have the people that are going in the home, the providers and the parent coaches in the progress notes have to say what skills or what goals they were working on while they were in the home. I'm fine if we're playing at a place where we can play a game together with the family, where we can sit around and talk. I have a lot of families that are using their snack time. They call it snack and chat, and that's fine and it's good. Box time, play time, all those things that we have the parents put on the schedule, we can do with them, but we also need to know in our minds like what we're working on and what direction we're going. So I just wanted to give you that encouragement today.